Never had to work for love. Don't need you to show me how. Don't wanna be falling in when I'm falling out. Didn't think I'd give for love. Every time I hold it back, nothing's lost in my head. I'm trying to find who I am. There's choosers, there's takers, there's begging, heartbreakers. I don't wanna be that way. You will never hear me say, come hold me.
Right, what's happening, people of YouTube? I don't know how the mic quality is here. Hopefully it's fine. Sorry for it being dark as well. But we are back. We're back with another video. With a day in the life. Day in the life, full day of eating, pool day. I feel like I always record my YouTube on pool days. Sorry for everyone that's just watched me train pool like 3 times in a row. But no, a wee full day of eating, day in the life. Starting off with a fucking rainy morning. Ugh. I was going to put my hood up there, but it's going to take away my mic, so sorry if that sounded shit. But yeah, a rainy morning, or a sunny, beautiful morning here in sunny Scotland. It is, let's check the time, get my rise and shine. Let's have a look at the time quickly. Oh, it's 5:22 AM, so a little bit earlier than I would usually wake up. However, it just makes me look more hardcore, bro, for the YouTube. It's worked out perfectly. But no, I've got a business call today at 6:30 AM with someone in Dubai. So it's like 1:30 PM for them or something. I don't actually know the time for them. So 6:30 AM, I'm training with my client, Kcal. We're training at 1 PM. I usually get to the gym half an hour later. So taking into account the half an hour business call and half an hour training earlier than usual, I'm waking up about an hour earlier than usual. I usually wake up at 6 AM ish, and then I go half an hour either way. I can go up half an hour earlier, half an hour later, but I try and keep my body clock in a kind of similar routine. So yeah, a little bit earlier than usual. In bed at 9 o'clock last night, so an 8 hour sleep. The full day of eating idea behind, full day in the life. The idea behind today, what the plan is, plan of action. From just now up until about 11 o'clock, or half 11, will be check-ins. So I have 10 to 12 check-ins on a daily basis, with Thursday actually being 13 check-ins. But that's because that's a rest day. I've got a little bit more time for the rest of my days. 10 to 12 check-ins, that's with my clients. Anyone who doesn't know how coaching works, that's pretty much like a Loom video, which is me kind of screen recording my laptop screen with all the notes down, going through all their photos, going through their data collection, giving them a video back. Each check-in for me takes half an hour. So half an hour is listening to the voice note that they've sent over, looking at the photos that they've sent over, looking at the data collection on the sheets and lining things up. Have they gained weight, have they not? And then watching their training clips as well. So they'll send over training clips, half of their week's worth of training clips is in the check-in. I have my notes at the side that I write out, the general section, training section, nutrition section, whatever it may be, all the changes that we need to make. Each check-in usually takes about half an hour. So if I have 12 check-ins, that's 6 hours. So 5 AM to about 11:30 works out. But that's not including me eating a meal in between there, going and making that meal and doing other stuff like this, the YouTube. My hand's bloody freezing, so I'm going to wrap this up soon in the intro. But no, follow along, hopefully a good pool session as well, see what I can deadlift, see what the situation is there. I've got 4 meals today, and I always do 4 meals. I know some people prefer 5, but I hate eating. I say I don't hate eating, but not the biggest fan, always haven't been since I was a little kid. I'm a very skinny kid at heart, and thought of eating 5 meals a day is just horrible to me. So yeah, 4 meals a day. I believe the macronutrient targets 205 grams of protein, 525 grams of carbs, and 60 something grams of fat. I don't know, I'll need to double check that. It'll be up on screen. Anyway, 4 meals. Let's take you through it and get into a full day of eating, day in the life, and a pool day. Let's go. Also forgot 10,000 steps. So 10,000 steps per day just now, out on the walk at the moment. I always go for a walk first thing, whether it's outside or inside, just depends on the weather. Also, I've had to do it outside today because I can't speak like this in my house. My family are all still in, and it's 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm not going to be speaking to the YouTube channel and making them get a live version of it. So yeah, a wee walk for half an hour, ideally. It's raining, so I might just head out for 15-20 minutes because I work on this walk. I'll prepare check-ins, get ahead of things, and crack on for there. So if my phone's usable, I'll stay out for a while. If it's not, I'll just head back in. But yeah, let's get it.
Even if I feel this way, I don't wanna feel this way when I meet someone. I don't want to need no one. I'm not trying to.
Right, good morning, mate. How you doing? I hope you're good. Thank you for getting your check-in sent over. I appreciate it as always. Week number 24 to go through. Things looking good. Training has been brilliant recently. Obviously got your 140 kg deadlift, which was great. And as I say, they're like a big confidence boost. Rightly so. That's a big milestone to hit. And the rest of the training sessions, got good, great. You had an okay quad session there, but as a whole, things have been really solid. Getting your cardio sorted. Steps can be brought up more so towards this week so far. Like last week, you were getting 10,000 steps in there, 7,000, 8,000. Looking to bring that up a little bit, and I'm actually going to change the step target slightly. So from your 6,000 to 8,000, trying to build that back up. I know we had it at 10,000 before, brought it back down, making it realistic just with your schedule, routine, and how busy you were. But now looking to bring that back up towards 8,000. So I'm going to do so up the top here. We're back. Let's go. So meal number one. The time is 8:08, 8:09. 8:09. So it's 3 hours after I woke up. I have had an hour's worth of a business call. I'm not going to go into much detail because you don't really need to know. But we thought that was going to be like half an hour, but it was about an hour. I've uploaded the podcast to YouTube and to Spotify. I have got back to a few client messages, a few Instagram messages, and I've done 4 check-ins. So we're pretty much on time. I've got 6 check-ins I have to do because today's a little bit of a quieter day, thankfully. Just with recording this and then training a little bit earlier than usual. But yeah, I got 6 check-ins I have to do. It's 8 a.m. just now, take me to 11 a.m, which is perfect. And I'll usually finish that up. So first meal, we have 75 grams of Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle and pop. I've got a banana, and then 15 grams of 85% dark chocolate. Alongside this meal, I take my daily health supplements. I want to kind of show you these without tipping them over. You can somewhat see them. Yeah, so I've got in this one, the wee kind of goldeny looking ones. That's your omega-3s, Omega Pharma Pro. They are much more expensive, but they are dosed better, like a good amount. The EPA and DHA levels in this pretty much exactly what you're looking for. 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, so helping with illness prevention, because I used to get ill all the time. But vitamin C, and then also the glutathione max. I showed this earlier, but this is what I have in my morning drink. Glutathione max, it's a strong antioxidant, so it stops you from getting ill as well. And then also have my Rise and Shine in the mornings. I showed you that at the time, didn't I? But yeah, Rise and Shine, that's a focus, hydration and energy product. So it's hydration for the mornings, but it also has 50 milligrams of slow releasing caffeine. And then it's also got nootropics in it, which help you focus as well. So that and glutathione max in my big water bottle, which I'm pretty much finished now, 3 hours into the day. Multivitamins and minerals to get in the multivitamins, to get in the vitamins and minerals, that you don't get within your diet. And then I think the last one that I've not covered is, oh no, I just pulled out 2 of the same tub. It should be my D3 plus K2. There we go. Yeah. Vitamin D3 plus K2, because Scotland gets fucking no vitamin D because it's not very sunny anymore and pretty depressing. So this is just following on from the video that I just done on my YouTube channel. And that was like about how to start online coaching and stuff. And the kind of reason I wanted to do like a day in the life is just to talk about like how to actually handle this amount of clients and how I work things and what I've changed over time. Wake time, again, I had to get earlier to be able to actually fit in all these check-ins and still train after 2 meals and make that work and stuff like that. I split my check-ins evenly from Monday to Friday, so this is how I do it. Some people do it where they have 20 check-ins on the Monday, 20 check-ins on the Tuesday, if they've got 40 clients, and then they have the Wednesday, the Thursday, and the Friday to do new client setups and admin work and posting, and then they have the weekend fully off. I don't do that. I prefer just to split it across the boards. It gives me structure and routine from Monday to Friday. The weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I don't have check-ins, but I do my client setups. I do still do form feedback, and I work all throughout the weekend. It's just a little bit less intense with the client check-ins in the morning. So yeah, that's kind of how I set that out, just to give people an update on that. It's 280 mils of milk, but I'll leave a little bit at the bottom. 250 is what's in the plan. But yeah, like just to kind of talk you through that. Check-ins from Monday to Friday. So I'll have my check-ins in the morning from 5 to 11. Then I'll make my pre-workout meal, eat my pre-workout meal, and also at the same time like make my post-workout meal from, let's say, 11 to 12, just a bit after. Head off to the gym, start training for 12:30. That's like the ideal situation. Recently, with having upwards of like 12 check-ins on a daily basis and then extra admin shit to do, I've been heading to the gym, getting there for about 1:30. But if things are on the ball and good to go, it's usually about 1:30. I'll train. That takes me to about 4:30 if I get in at 1:30. So again, train for 2 hours, pause, eat, get back to some messages, walk on the treadmill, then come back for 4:30. Then I work, do form feedback, get back to messages, setups and stuff like this. Again, just like admin stuff, posting on Instagram, all the content side of things until usually, ideally, about 8. And then I have about an hour to wind down, then I go to sleep. But usually that hour isn't winding down, it's just doing other stuff that I need to think about and get sorted as well. So yeah, that's kind of how life goes for myself on a Monday to Friday basis. And then at the weekends, it's similar, just without the check-ins, and I just do a bit more different shit. Engineering muscle scales as well. The GOAT, Pit Stop Nutrition, selling just now. So go use code Josh10 on Pit Stop Nutrition. You've got the ones for the salts and the oils and stuff, and it goes like super accurate. But no, I'm gonna go crack on with the rest of my work. Next time I see you, I might do like a wee time lapse of me doing work again. Fuck knows. I'll see what works best for this day in the life shit. I don't know. But next time I see you will probably be my next meal. So look forward to some wrap and chips. Oh yeah.
Even if I found the one, never had to wait for love. Always thought it'd come around.
Right, pre-workout meal and also post-workout meal as well, sorry. So, got my supplements here. I'm going to make my intra-workout and my pre-workout as well. Intra-workout, 22 grams of Train by JP's MPS Max, is it? Yeah, MPS Max. So, EAs, hydration, all that jazz. And then 30 grams of Select Ditch and carbs. Pop that in here as well. So that'll be my intra workout. I have that midway through the session, a little bit of a carb hit and then spiking MPS as well. And then the pre-workout situation, going with Proven. I don't know if you can see that. Proven by HR Labs, a scoop of that. Non-stim, because I'm very sensitive to caffeine. In saying that, I'm literally about to add caffeine to it with a different pre-workout, but not a lot. So Proven, again, this session isn't like overly demanding. It's not like I say overly demanding, it is demanding, but it's not a leg session. I usually take a little bit of caffeine, a little bit more caffeine in my leg sessions. I'll have 5 grams of grind. So that's literally like, I think a third of a scoop, but it gives me 100 milligrams of caffeine. And that's pretty much just what I want from it. Obviously all the other benefits of that pre-workout as well. So I've got that there. That covers the supplement side of things. Pre-workout meal itself, I'll pop on screen somewhere with the macronutrients and everything there. Move this out the way for the time being. So we've got wrap and chips. I'll take you along and show you in here. So I've got the chips already, good to go there. And then this chicken is for both of the meals. So I prep my pre-workout and my post-workout at the same time, or I make them at the same time. Got the veggies ready for the post-workout meal. This is the wrap for the pre-workout meal. It's got some Pyrenees and sweet chili jam on it. And then my noodles are in there. So that's my post-workout meal. The noodles, chicken, and then that we can like broccoli mix. Pre-workout meal being the wrap, the chips, a banana. I'll also have sourdough bread and a banana go along with that. Or no, it's no banana today because it's not my legs push or lower session. On those sessions I run an extra 25 grams of carbs. I realised I misspoke at the start of the video. I actually have 500 grams of carbs on this day instead of 525 because it's one of my like normal training days and not my higher training days. I run more food on legs, push and lower because they're all shit in terms of my legs and my chest. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of get stuck into this session in about an hour and a half. So ideally eating an hour to an hour and a half before the session itself. And yeah, that covers all, so let's get it. For anyone that's followed me for a long time, you know how legendary this shit is. Wrap and chips, it still goes strong. It's the only thing I've like kept in my meal plan consistently throughout the past like 3 years that hasn't ever came out. Digests well for me, I really enjoy it, and it's just the fucking goat. So yeah, wrap and chips, banana, and then I'll get some, I don't know, if there's a Jujutsu Kaisen episode out, then I'll watch that, but I can't lie, I ain't watching that shit in Japanese, so there's a jump scare there. I ain't watching that in Japanese because it's confusing enough in English. So we'll see what's on. But chill, eat this for 20 minutes, a few wee steps again just to make sure it digests well. Then off to the gym. Right, we're back in Muscle Hut, Hillington, Glasgow, Hillington, God knows. But yeah, in for pull now. Starting off, single on that pull down, elbow close to the body, get the lats firing, deadlift afterwards. Ideally, plate loaded low row to have some fun, or something heavy and plate loaded that we can just chuck a load of weight on and fucking have at it. Straight bar pull down, single on that by row, and then some biceps for me and some triceps for Pascal. So yeah, let's get after it. Nothing much else to say. I might do a wee voiceover. I might just explain things as I go. Might not do anything and just watch me train. We'll see what the situation is. But yeah, let's get after it. Let's go. Good. Yeah, all the way. See that out. Come on, easy. Good. Come on, let's go. Good, and again, one there. Yeah. Come on. 5 kg reps. Ooh. Come on. Yes. Good. Lovely, let's go. Keep them moving. Yes. Come on then, 2 there. Make them move. Yes. Yeah, see it through. Yes. Very bouncy. I tried to like let it settle. Just doof, doof, doof. Yeah. Still take it. 3, 2, 1, go! Yep. Good, come on. Let's go. Match it then. Good, and one, and one. Yes, all the way. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Good, come on. Yes. Yeah, lovely. One. Yeah, thank you. One again. Oh. Go. You just hit your shots and then I'll tweak as we go through. Drive the knees out a teeny bit more, kind of like, just like squat out the way a little bit. Yeah. Don't bring the hips forward as much when you do so, because when you bring your hips forward, you lose detail. Yeah, so just think about where you were and then just kind of squat out a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Close this gap, don't allow any space in here. Same goes this. Much better. Back now. Okay, side try. Then bring this back shoulder towards that camera. Yeah. Rotate yourself around even more, make your top line wider. Yeah, on the abs hard. There you go. Start lean back a bit, sit some weight like onto your erectors. Yeah. Lovely. Spike one leg as well, like one leg should be slightly behind and then you're on your tiptoes on that leg. So that left one, it depends what's your favourite one, but that one you're spiking the calf, you're really sucking the hamstrings up as you do so. Foot back a teeny bit more, that left one. Yeah. As if you're about to fall back away. There it is. Yeah, it's lovely. Hamstrings hard. That good? Right, session wrap up. A good session, very good. Pretty evenly matched is what we were saying. Didn't have to pull off loads of weight and change it, this and that. I'd say I don't even know who would like technically won. Say pretty even. Pretty even.
Fairly even.
Yeah, I'd take the deadlift, but then I think you took some other stuff as well. So a very good session. You've seen some posing afterwards from both of us. You want to introduce yourself, your plans about what's your competitive
my name is Pascal. We're not bothered with the second in pronunciation, so we'll just go with Pascal or mate, however you want.
Yeah.
I'm 22 now, just turned in December, so looking to be a first-time competitor in 2027. That'll be the last year I compete in my juniors.
Yep.
Been working with you since October, mid-October, something like that.
I say so, yeah.
Yeah, so about 3-4 months-ish.
We diet.
Yep.
Back into gaining now.
Yep.
Really good diet as well. Like, revealed a lot of potential. I think you realise now like what you've got in your bag in a sense and what you know you can get. You know you can get lean pretty easy, got a lot of muscle, you know, for your frame as well, like quite imposing, you know, like it's just bringing up your legs, you know, we've seen it in the posing, legs and arms, which are both getting better pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Those were
you know.
the two main weak points that we pointed out when we first done our consultation, so
yeah,
it's good to see how much they've improved in the short space
and a lot of time to improve them as well, you know, a good gaining phase, like being patient with that and making sure we still spend the time really prioritising that. But juniors 2027, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe be on stage together as we were saying.
Yeah,
it'll be exciting. The boys battling it out, but yeah, a very good session, and I'll catch you with my post-workout meal maybe. What have you got for your post-workout meal?
Chicken and rice today.
Chicken and rice, nice and yeah.
Can't really beat it, can you?
Exotic that is it, innit? Yeah, I've got noodles and rice, so I'm a bit more out there. But what's the movie when they're like doof?
Do you know where it's from?
It's Arnold. Yeah.
Who's more than to black guy?
I'll be black guy. I've got a little bit more. You're gingers. You're more pale. Perfect.
Before you end it, what I would say is anyone who's in the position that I was not long ago, because I mean I messaged you like 2 years ago, maybe even longer than that.
I remember.
So and it was just I should have just started earlier. Do you know what I mean? And I had lots of going on. Yeah. But I would say if you're in that kind of position where you're thinking about it, you've been following maybe a coach or just that competitive world for a wee while, I would just say just jump in. You know, you're not going to come out of it regretting anything, and even if it's not for you, then you've tried it. You can say, you know, you've gave it a shot. Yeah. So I would say to anyone, it's worth it. You know, you're going to change your life through it, and if it's not for you, like I say, you're not missing out on anything.
Exactly. You might as well give something a shot, and everyone's fucking busy. Like, there's never ever. It sounds so bad when I say it, because it sounds like please start up with me type of stuff, but like you're always going to be busy. Yeah. When someone says, yeah mate, I'm just a bit busy now, wait till things clear up, like you're going to get busier. You're growing up more and more and more, especially if you're younger. If you're like 18 to 23 years old and you're like, yeah mate, I'm busy just now, I'm like, fucking wait. Like obviously I'm still young, but I know that it's just going to get busier and busier 4 years time goes on for me. So if you're thinking about it, and again thinking even if it's just bodybuilding, getting a coach, whatever it may be, take the leap. Again, even if it doesn't work out, you gave it a fucking shot. You know, what is there to lose in a sense? So yeah.
And if you are thinking about it, there's obviously an itch that needs to be scratched there. You know, you're not thinking about it for no reason.
Yeah, so. Something you're passionate about, and again, someone to actually help fuel that passion a little bit more. Like you've discovered that you've got a lot more within your training. It's not as if you were training bad either. Yeah. You know, like if somebody watched your training beforehand, they'd be like, fucking hell, he trains like as hard as he can. Like there's nothing to improve upon there. But having someone to kind of tune that, and most of just me just like even today, like fucking go for some extra weight, like put some more in that deadlift, be confident. Yeah,
I wouldn't have went for the extra 5 kilo.
Doing that on a weekly basis consistently really does make a big difference, and it's just stacking that up and building that up. And if you can do that for months, mate, your off season's gonna be really good. Pre-prep diet comes round, have the gaining phase between that. Before you know it, you're stepping on stage. So
yeah, exciting stuff ahead, man.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, bro.
Bash. Very quick one, because I'm gonna get stuck into this. If I can get it to work properly. There we go. My noodles, my chicken, my peas, my broccoli, all of that. Your princess has entered the room. She always knows when there's food about, so she's just waiting to attack. But no, munch this meal, watch a bit of AB. I watched AB and Yonks. And I just want to watch something nice and easy and just chill out, because I feel a little bit tired, so... Yeah, post-workout meal is going in, go out for some steps, shower, got a business call tonight with the boys. We do one every Wednesday, natural physique coaching, to talk about how we can actually continue to improve things and provide more for our clients. And then final meal after some more work, so nothing much exciting going on for the rest of the day. I'll probably meet you at my next meal, and I'll see you then. Right, final meal. I'm having to get down here nice and close to it because I don't think you can see me properly. I'll lift up a wee bit. So final meal, ESN rice pudding. I'm going to show you me making it. In here I've got 100 grams of ESN rice pudding, 40 grams of Train by JP Isopro, a gram of salt, and then 0.5 grams of low salt. So that's everything that's in there just now. What I do is just over like a 1-to-1 ratio. So there's 140 grams of raw weight ingredients in there. I'll do 150 mils of boiling water, then 25 mils of cold water. The boiling water cooks it too quick and it just goes solid. So a little bit of the cold water to slow that down a little bit and make sure that it doesn't fry it. So 144 there. And then again a wee bit of the colder water. Sorted, 170. Mix that up. This is similar to like a kind of oat texture. I really like oats, and I still prefer oats technically to rice pudding. There's just too much fibre in it, and it fucks my stomach up, so it's a bit of a shame. I have tried cream of rice, and it is horrendous, absolutely horrendous. This is much nicer. Cream of rice is like, I don't know, it's like eating wet sand. It's so grainy and like bitty, and it's way too thin. It's not very nice, whereas this is like, again, more oaty kind of texture, a lot smoother. Just a lot more enjoyable to have, to be honest. So yeah, rice pudding. I'm going to fire in here some banana, some raspberries, dark chocolate, and squeezy peanut butter. I'm going to take you through the process here before finishing up the video. Banana first. I might pop a little bit of honey on it because I usually have 100 grams of banana, but this is definitely not going to be enough. Looks like I'm going to say it's a 68 gram banana. Let's see. It's going to be a bit more. 71. So yeah, banana. I'll just make up for that and a little bit of honey that I pop on top of it. 75 grams of raspberries. Yeah, it's on here. That should take us up to 145 if my calculations are correct. Cool, that'll do. And now I'm going to get slaughtered for this. The way that I put my dark chocolate on here. Most the general public don't see this. But breaking it up, it's too chunky, it's too thick. The bits are too big. Grating it, I've tried before, it takes like 10 minutes and it just shaves it all down to absolutely nothing. How do you do it? You bite it and let it drop out your mouth. So, boom. Get it into smaller bits and make sure there's not too big of chunks. It's a nice amount. So, debatable whether I should even put that out on the internet because of how fucking weird it looks. But yeah, there you go. 15 grams dark chocolate and then 15 grams of squeezy peanut butter. Give it a shake first. Cool. And then get 15 grams of this on as well. Should take us up to 176, I think. A bit more over here. Cool, 176, and then a little bit of honey. I honestly don't really care if it's not perfect or what. I'm just going to put 10 grams of honey on it to make up for the rest of the banana, or thereabouts, 5 to 10 grams. We'll just whack on top here. 7 grams, who cares? Not in prep, so it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, and then a little bit of cinnamon. We're done. So that is how to make the best ESN rice pudding. You do get flavour packs, or like wee kind of flavour tubs, but I'm not a massive fan of them. I think just if you can get a good tasting way, then crack on with that. But yeah, there is your ESN. Oh, we're shaking. Your ESN rice pudding. I'll put the macros on the screen. And that wraps up a full day of eating. Full day of eating and a day in the life. Get this here. There we go. So I'm literally just going to eat this, do a little bit more steps on the walking pad, and that's me done. To be honest, that's a full day in the life, full day of eating, and then a wee pool session. So macros again will be somewhere on screen, and I think that's us. To be fair, not much else to cover. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, sharing the story is always much appreciated as well. Sorry. Yeah, that's all. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.